Perfection is the enemy of action. Today on Fortitude Through Stoicism, and this is my 365-day journey of implementing the ancient philosophy of Stoicism into the life of this modern masculine man. So I see it all the time where you have people that are perfectionists, and a lot of this is emotions, right? They have to get it right before they can move forward. And I've seen this paralyze people over and over and over again, and a lot of this is with the emotion-based thinkers, your yellows and blues on the color code. The quote today by Epictetus: "We don't abandon our pursuits because we despair of ever perfecting them." So what are we saying here, right? Ryan Holiday gives the example that psychologists speak of cognitive distortions. It's exaggerated thinking patterns that have destructive impact on life. One of the most common is an all or nothing mindset, referred to as splitting. Here's an example. If you're not with me, you're against me, right? So-and-so is all good or all bad, right? Because this wasn't a success, it was a failure. That's some sort of extreme thinking, and it leads to depression and frustration. How could it be? Perfectionism rarely begets perfection, only disappointment. So this translates to failure. And there are two quotes that have impacted my life tremendously. And I say this over and over again, right? So I'm going to say something right now that's going to piss off a lot of people. All you younger people or whatever. Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Hands down, he's the greatest of all time. Take your Kobe shit. Kobe was amazing. He was a warrior. He was the guy that put in the work. And he was the guy that was always chasing Jordan, right? Wanted his records, wanted his coach, Tim Grover, right? LeBron is a woke, weak. I have zero respect for LeBron James. None. Zero. Terrible leader, terrible person. Nothing for him. Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Michael Jordan said, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 24 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I have failed over and over and over again. That is why I succeed." And this is, Michael Jordan's story. I mean, they didn't make his high school basketball team, right? He's the GOAT. But I reflect back to the OG, the original gangster, the man, the myth, the legend, Ben Franklin. And his quote on perfection has literally driven me my entire life. Because Ben said, "On the whole, though I've never arrived at the perfection that I've been so ambitious of obtaining, but fell rather short of it, yet I was, by the endeavor, a better and happier man than I otherwise would have been had I not attempted it." This is my favorite. This is the quote on perfection, right? What Ben Franklin is saying is, I shot for this, right? I shot for this mountain of a man. Now, in his opinion, he fell rather short of it. But by the endeavor, he was a better and happier man than he otherwise would have been down here had he not attempted it, right? It is the pursuit of happiness. It is the work, right? It is embracing the suck. It is the daily disciplines. It is the work behind the scenes when no one's looking. So going back to cognitive distortions or splitting. With pragmatism, there is no such hang-ups. We take it what we can get. And that's what Epictetus is reminding us. We're never going to be perfect. There's no such thing. Every human being is fallible. And the fact is, some people will point out other people's failures or shortcomings and let that define them. Listen, I am an amazing man. I've done amazing things in my life, truly, that are worthy of respect. And I've done some really bad shit in my life. I have. Some things that I morally object to in this moment of my life. I don't believe in regrets. It is all part of my path. It is all part of my journey. And like Ben Franklin, there is zero chance of me ever obtaining perfection. But in the real world, what does that look like for me? What does obtaining perfection look like for me? It means that every single day I'm refining my process with my team so we can get better, get more efficient, remove the chaos, remove any stress or frustration. Now, business is always going to be what it's going to be. You're going to get hit with curveballs and things come out of nowhere. That's why it's important to be prepared and have a plan for even adversity. The when the shit hits the fan plan. You need to have that. What do you do? How do you regroup, right? Our pursuits should be aimed at progress, not perfection. However, in my opinion, in alignment with the OG, Ben Franklin, if I'm going to aim for something, if I aim big, I'm going to miss big. If I aim small, I'm going to miss small. So I'm going to shoot for that perfection. And now I've accepted the fact I'm never going to get close to it. But it's the pursuit of that perfection that is making me a better and happier man than I otherwise would have ever been had I not attempted this. I'm going to tell you this again. These are from my lips to everyone's ears. And if you believe in God, he's hearing this shit too. There are many times in my life when I've attempted to take my own life. I'm blessed that is the one thing that I've truly failed at, despite numerous attempts in many different ways. I absolutely love life. It is so precious. And I have lost my fair share of everything. I have 4 kids that won't talk to me. I have an ex-wife, businesses, houses. I mean, I've been through bankruptcies, foreclosures, incarcerations, you name it. There was a time that my name was a laughing stock, especially when I started this journey. People would yell, "No, Shawn, put your shirt on. Stop. No one wants to hear your mouth. No one believes you. Blah, blah, blah." Here we are. Now I'm nearly 3 years after I started my 75 hard journey, haven't missed a workout in 1,300 and blah, blah, blah. September 15th, it'll be 1,400 days that I have not missed a workout. I fly 4 to 7 times a week. I go into businesses that there are hundreds of people looking at me because I'm the expert and the ones with the answer. No one laughs anymore. No one talks anymore. What could they possibly say? I didn't have to say a thing. I didn't have to tell anybody anything. What I did is I went to the mental lab. I put the plan together. I put in the work. And then I kept re-upping on that plan, going deeper, going harder, going longer, going further, going smarter, going more efficiently. Truthfully, 3 years ago, if you told me what I'd be doing now, where I'd be in life, I would have never believed you. Never believed you. That's what growth looks like. That's what exponential growth looks like. That is what consistency looks like. I tell everyone, if you go dark, if you buckle down, if you invest in yourself for a year, you will forever transform your life. And I'm willing to take anyone with me. I love that journey. Matter of fact, on here, I will say it, but after September 16th, I'm going dark. Matter of fact, I'm already deleted the apps off my phone for social media. That's my team is on my social media. It's not even me. So, but I'm going to invest another year because I'm at that next glass ceiling. Whole new level, whole new set of challenges, new skill sets required, new, deeper discipline. Perfection is not my enemy. Perfection is my goal, but it is in the ambitious obtaining of that perfection that is making me a better man, not in actually achieving perfection. It is in the constant, consistent, relentless pursuit of that perfection. And I know I will never get anywhere near it. But like Ben Franklin, I am absolutely, without a doubt, a much better and happier man had I otherwise not be attempting this. And on that, it's time to go do it.